Raw, uncut, and unfiltered macaroni. Big Tony Jones back at it on a Saturday night. What's going on, my Cadillacers? What's happening, YouTube? Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend, man. I'm talking about tomorrow, Sunday, you know what I mean? So hopefully y'all kicked it today, you know what I mean? Got some groceries done, whatever y'all did, spend some time with the family. You know how we do it, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure my monitors is good, make sure everything is good and I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday was a heck of a show. Yeah, if y'all didn't tune in live, y'all got to go back and watch it, man. It was a very interesting conversation to say the least. All right, very interesting conversation to say the least. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance, check out the video on Cameron and the Punisher. All right, because that live last night was popping. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to everybody that tuned in last night. Great conversation as always, man. Great viewership. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to all the Cadillacers in the channel, all the new subscribers. Salute to you, you know what I'm saying, to being the new Cadillacers, to the Cadillac Nation, you know what I'm talking about. Salute to Lady T in the chat, you know, as always on time on roll call. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homegirls in the chat. Go ahead and throw a rose emoji in the chat for yourself if you're feeling good, feeling great. And all my player partners, go ahead and throw a salute emoji in the chat for yourself if you're feeling good, feeling great. Tonight, I don't want to take up too much of your time. It's a Saturday now. If y'all got the children, please make sure the children ain't around us right now, because we about to have some grown folk conversation. You know what I'm talking about? I got my coffee in my dad cup. You know what I'm talking about? So it's about to be a conversation now. Dwyane Wade is see, I'm confused now. You gonna call him his son, but she obviously is, you know, it's a very touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? It's a very touchy subject. She's a transformer. For lack of better words, she's a transformer. All right? Now, Corey's not having it. Corey Holcomb is not having it. But because, you know, we straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm talking about? Decided we're going to break it down a little bit. And I want to know what y'all think in the comment section as we going along and breaking down the scenario. Because, you know, we 6 o'clock. We ain't 6:01. We ain't 5:59. So we got to be open mind. That's what we do over here. I make sure my monitors are straight. Y'all make sure y'all good. Y'all got y'all tea, y'all coffee. If y'all smoking, get y'all smoke. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's go.
Accepting this for what it is.
Man, you have done an amazing job of focusing on your life.
Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. My monitor was ahead. Let me start this back. All right, I'm even. All right, hold on, y'all. All right, let's do it.
He wants to try and make it seem like this is something, he wants to make it seem like something's wrong with you for not just accepting this for what it is.
Man, you have done an amazing job of focusing on your life, focusing on yourself, focusing on your growth, and not really speaking and talking to the talking heads of the world. And so here at Fly on the Wall Studios, sitting on this couch where you're safe and everything's comfortable, we thank you for coming in and having this conversation with us dads.
I've always known that you're going to be a rock star. He back little itty bitty, and I was like, yo, powerful. I mean, it's little baby.
Yeah.
It's powerful. And I've known since then he's going to just change the world.
So
We done brought up.
Okay. Right there and then. My issue, my only biggest issue off the bat is what's the boy's name? Zaya? I don't even know the boy's name, man. Zaya, Zaza, I don't know. Okay. You can't tell me that this child came out saying to himself, I'm a girl. And then you just took it and ran with it. You didn't try to rewire the screws a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not normal behavior. You know what I'm saying? As far as me coming from the Coca-Cola generation, this is not normal behavior. Now, this generation is what they call it? Transgender. My generation, that's a cross-dresser. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about generations. You dig? So we ain't gonna have that. Now, I'm gonna let Corey speak. Corey from the Coca-Cola generation. You know what I'm talking about? And then we're gonna have a second situation. Because it gets deep. It gets hella deep. I did my research, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna want to stick to me. I did my research. You know what I'm talking about?
NBA players.
Jam.
NBA players. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Craig, Darlene, anybody in the room? If somebody has an obnoxious, rude woman with them at the dinner table while y'all out, you know who I'm talking about, them bitches. Fuck that. This obnoxious woman.
Right.
Or they got their son who dresses like a woman. Which is worse to deal with?
You talk about a kid who's in school.
Okay. That's the question. We out for dinner, right? We got an obnoxious woman. One of his homegirls, she's obnoxious as fuck. She, you know what I mean? She just ghetto as fuck. Or the partner shows up and his son looks like that. Got a wig on, swears he's a woman. Are you gonna sit there comfortable and not say anything? Are you gonna have that look on your face like, oh my God? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna spark your attention a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're gonna sit there comfortable and I address the elephant in the room. Most of us gonna address the elephant in the room. We're gonna address it. Unfortunately, though, I do feel like this child is learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? They had the child hanging around with what was the Gabrielle Union, the stepmom. She had the kid around. The babysitter was gay. You know what I'm saying? So the shit must have brushed off on the kid somehow, somewhere. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. I'm definitely not going to comment in the comment section, man, Lady T. Absolutely not. I'm not going to feel comfortable. What? Absolutely. I'm not going to feel uncomfortable. Absolutely not. I'm not going to feel. Oh, you're not going to feel uncomfortable. Listen, man. Hey, listen. I'm going to feel uncomfortable. Lady T, you might hate me for this, goddammit. I'm going to feel uncomfortable.
You're also talking about a kid who runs her own business, who is the CEO of her own business.
Boss, it takes a special gift. It takes a special person to be open to saying, hey, I'm just on this person's journey.
At the end of the day, you're the one looking at yourself in the mirror, nobody else. So,
do you hear? Lady T, I'm going to feel uncomfortable. My bad, I caught that wrong. So you're going to feel hella uncomfortable. I'm going to feel hella uncomfortable too, goddammit. Shit. Do you hear her voice? This is not normal behavior. You see, you understand the hair? Maybe. That's her. That could be his hair. But the whole getup. He's 18 years old now, so he done lived his whole life this way. So we can't now turn around and be like, fuck him. Unfortunately, we can't do that. But I think it's learned behavior. And there's a reason why I say that. Y'all got to stick tuned to see why I said that, because I trust me. You know, Dwyane Wade tells it all.
do what you need to do, not what other people need you to do.
That just happened?
No, I saw this interview with Dwyane Wade, and I just don't understand why Dwyane Wade likes to talk about everything good about his son except the elephant in the room.
Oh, didn't the son just turn 18 or something like that, right? The one that...
Do we got that video together, A?
I thought I saw that.
He about to turn up.
You got that video, A? Okay. Because I just won't. I'm gonna get flack for this, but you can't bring a nigga, you can't bring a man dressed like a woman in front of me and expect me not to say, what the hell is this?
Hey yo, Corey gonna get slack for this shit. Corey gonna take some heat. Goddamn it, Corey, yo. If y'all tuning in right now, y'all some real ones, smash up the like button for me, because we bring the flavor each and every single night. Y'all know how we do it. But check it. Corey got a point. If I'm sitting there and you bring your son looking like that, I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, listen, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna give you that look. If I don't give it, I'm gonna give you that look. Trust me, you go no. You know what I'm talking about? I'm from the Coca-Cola generation. We don't play that shit. Oh my God.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Timeout. Today we have a very special guest on the show, but before we get to our guest, let me introduce my co-host, Bob Metellus.
Just Bob.
Chris Johnson.
Coach's Corner.
And our guest today is Zaya Wade.
Hi.
What's up, Zaya?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Welcome to the Timeout. Can we get some Zaya Wade love in here? Can we get some welcome to...
Hold on. LGBTQI something plus what IQ. What? Hold on. They took over the whole alphabet. I said the alphabet boys is for real. I thought LGBTQ, some IQ, something. I said plus. And I had a plus sign after it. I said, oh my God. So, yo, you know what the plus sign means? They gonna come up with more acronyms in this bitch. That nigga's gonna take over the game. Yo, y'all thought, what's his name? Ray J? Ray J's in the agency, bro. But, all fun and jokes aside, the young man, I guess his daughter's son, okay, it's very technical. He's doing good for himself, though. He got his own business, you know what I'm saying? Got good grades, got his own business as a CEO, shit. Doing very, very good for himself, I must say. For a confused individual, he's doing very good for himself. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation gets deeper now.
Well, thank you.
Zaya, have you ever watched our show?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched the kind of premiere episode. And it was amazing. Since then, okay, but
See, the kids always want you to support them, but are they supporting you?
Talking about him, that's comedy.
Man, when you see this conversation, you're going to be like, what is this? He has basically got some guys who are going to give this boy a pass for sitting up here. You know this ain't no little bitty boy. This ain't no little bitty petite boy.
He grew?
What?
What is 6'5"?
Turn eight. I thought they just said he turned 18.
Yo, can you imagine? Yo, listen. Dwyane Wade got to be like 6'3". What is the boy like 6'2", 6'5" for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. What do you, like at some point as a parent. But what do you do as a parent? What do you do? If your child pulls up like that out of nowhere, what do you do? Do you accept it? I'm gonna tell you, I'm walking out the goddamn room. Hey, yo, we got comment in the comment section. Yo, there's too many acronyms. I'm not dissing nobody. What you do in the comfort of your own home, hey, that's your business. That's not the argument at hand. We want to know, is this good parenting or not? This is a conversation we're having. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. This generation is different. This Pepsi generation is different.
Hey, it's about to get wild.
Hold on, dog. I don't. I'm gonna go into my thoughts about it anyway because I know a lot of people. So if somebody said what I'm thinking about D Wade, because D Wade, all you got to do is look at D Wade nails.
Growing up in the inner city of Chicago, in the hood, you're told.
Okay, here we go. I need you guys to pay very close attention to what Dwyane Wade says in this interview. I think I pulled it back twice, maybe. I probably did. I'm not sure. That gives it all. What he's about to say is the reason why his son is the way he is today. I have to find the clip. Okay? Pay very close attention to what he's about to say. All right?
That boys do this. Boys play football. Boys play basketball. Boys play baseball. Boys date girls. Whatever the case may be. You're told this is what you do. Right? So, I'm no different. I'm raised that way. I'm in the locker room. I say all the things that everyone is saying. I'm not sitting up here like I have never done or said anything, right, when it comes against the opposite sex. Because I was ignorant, I didn't understand. Right. So when it hit my doorstep at 3 years old, like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right, and the reason we looked at each other is because of this, you know, as kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever.
Kids, I used to put on heels. I used to wear my sister's stuff. What are we talking about, man? Now my player partners in the chat, man. Never had an older sister, so y'all got to tell me now. Do you really? I don't see boys wanting to wear their sister's shoes and shit, man. I was close to my mother, but I wanted to wear my mother's high heels. And if I ever saw my son try to put on his mom's or his sister's I'd be a problem immediately. What, boy, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But this is where it's coming from because it's something that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that. So, of course, now when your son's coming doing it, you can't say nothing.
Whatever my sisters wear, when all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
He got his nails painted.
You gotta see this, dog. D Wade been dressing like this. He used to wear the capris with the motherfucker. Look, D Wade don't want the smoke like his son want the smoke. His son don't care. Right. I don't care. This is who I am. But D Wade wants to try and make it seem like this is something. He wants to make it seem like something's wrong with you for not just accepting this for what it is.
So at first I said to myself, oh no, I did that.
This is my issue, right? If I walked outside and I decided I'm gonna put on a motherfucking a suit, I'm gonna be what's the word? A carrot. I'm gonna wear a carrot suit. Fuck it. Y'all gonna start calling me a carrot? You're not. You're gonna send me to the insane asylum. You're gonna say I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just accept shit because in your mind, this is normal to you. If it's not normal to us, why do we got to accept it? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like if you want to be transgender, that's cool. Y'all got to have your own transgender leagues and play with yourselves. Goddamn it. That's all I'm saying. Don't bring that shit over here. Cause we've been living this life for years, homie. You know what I'm saying? For years. So we gonna respect their side. Obviously, we got to respect their side. But we're not gonna act like, yo, the sky is not blue, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, we got a comment in the comment section. He put on his heels. Boys only do that if they truly believe they're girls. I have 2 boys, and now one tried to put on girl clothes. Now one time, hey, shout out to your boys, because you know what I'm saying? Shout out to your boys.
So I ain't just doing the things that I did. And then it kept going further and further, and then remember.
You hear what he said? Oh, no, I used to do that. He just doing the things that I did. Dwyane Wade just said he was wearing heels as a kid. All right? So this is where the kid gets it from, man. Let's not get it. Now, I'm not saying there's something wrong with the child. What I am saying is that, it's coming from somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? This shit, kid, he's 3 years old and he just made up his mind to just do that shit. Come on, man. Come on.
I look at each other and say, well, what if? And at that moment, so at first I said to myself, oh no, I did that. So I ain't just doing the things that I did. And then it kept going further and further. And then me and my wife had to look at each other and say, well, what if? And at that moment, everything that I was taught went out the window because now I'm a parent. And my sole job and my sole responsibility is to make sure that this kid grow up knowing that it's supported and is loved by his father.
But he has a point there. If you're a parent, doesn't matter what the situation pertains. If that child comes through the door tomorrow, left the house as Johnny and came back as Samantha, oh, you got to accept Samantha. You ain't got. I don't mean to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be serious, all right? But it's the truth, you know? And if you're watching right now, my Cadillacers, you're some real ones, smash up that subscriber button if you're not subscribed, because we bring the flavor each and every single day now. Every single day now.
And the other parent, right? That's my only job. And so when it came down to Zaya, at 3 years old, I looked at it and said, okay, D, I looked in the mirror. And now, not only did I look in the mirror, when I went in the locker room, I started changing the way I talked. I started changing how I listen to things, and I started challenging people in a different way. Once I started to ask questions to my white friends, because I
doing?
Welcome to the timeout. Can we get some Zaya Wade love in here? Can we get some welcome to
Right there.
Well, thank you.
Zaya?
You
Have
hear
you
him
ever watched
talk?
our show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I watched the kind of premiere episode. And it was amazing. Since then, okay, but
Enough! Oh my God. Cut it off.
Wait, does he have diamonds too?
D
on his
Wade
neck?
is low key exploiting his son.
Man, ahead.
Pause it.
Joe,
He's
let
got
me tell you something,
diamonds on
man.
his
Let
neck.
me tell you something, man. We finna get into this, dog, because I'm not finna let it ride. And everybody be talking about Corey foul. Corey ain't foul. Corey is the elder in the village, and I'm speaking up for the village. Can we get that nonsense off the screen?
Because there's other fathers on this show, there's other dads, and there's other different.
Does Corey have a point though? I'm just saying, right? It's to the point if you make a stance and you say something, you will get canceled. It's called cancel culture. But I'm not woke. I don't do woke. I stay sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this woke shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6 o'clock now. I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't doing it. But what I am gonna say is this though. In this generation, you got to be careful because everybody got feelings. I get it. And the poor boy don't deserve the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Dwyane Wade is taking advantage of the child. Yeah, I think he's parading him around like a poppy show. Come on now. Come on with it now. We can't be doing that shit though. At 3 years old, let me tell you, at 3 years old, kids are playing with toys and shit like that. They ain't, if you got a 3-year-old that's cross-dressing already, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you better take him to go cross-country macking and stacking now.
Different perspectives outside of just your father that that can ask questions and you can give that feedback. But sports is a part of our life. As I see you sit there with that Wade 9 shirt on underneath that Mew Mew jacket that you're rocking. Very nice outfit, by the way.
Thank you.
Can we talk about sports? Because everybody out there, all the comments that I get, they always be like, Zaya plays sports.
You see how he did that? You see how he said that's a very nice outfit you have on, by the way? See how he threw that in there? He doesn't want to address the elephant in the room, though. But, I mean, listen. I got a GTA character, right? I'm not going to lie to you. My GTA character online is a girl, right? I lost a bet, okay? I lost a bet to my wife. I had to use a girl character, okay? Fuck it. All right? I know the elephant in the room when I see it, motherfucker. I got to dress the bitch. I got to get different outfits and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure the bitch is fly. So he know what he's saying when he said that shit. Holy shit.
Zaya know how to dribble. Blah, 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 blah. Have you ever liked basketball?
Yes. Yeah. And I still do to this day. Playing is interesting, but supporting, it's like you could literally say it's in my blood. So of course, I played it when I was a kid and in school and everything. And not to toot my own horn, but I was a bit of a natural.
I just wanted people to hear it. Hold on, now check this out, man.
You believe Zaza's playing basketball? Zaza's not playing basketball, man. Zaza ain't playing. Zaza is not playing basketball, bro. That nigga, that ain't no basketball for that nigga.
If you step to me with a boy like this, and you expect me not to address the elephant in the room, I already know you're going to be mad at me. Because I'm going to say, hey, what the fuck wrong with your boy? You know he can't be around my boys. I don't want none of that toxic ass-up enemy behavior.
Toxic masculinity.
Ass-up enemy. That's what I call it.
Yo, all right, listen. Yo, listen. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I can't listen. If I had a partner whose son was like that, my kid can't hang with your kid. I'm sorry. That's the last you're gonna hang around with little Bobby who turned into little Jennifer. We ain't doing the shit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What? We got to comment in the comment section. What we say, Lady T? I don't think if Zion stayed Zion, he'd be a great ball player. Probably, yeah. Better than his dad. Yo, listen. Might be better than his daddy. He might end up being better than his daddy. I don't know. All right, sidebar. I want y'all to take in what this daddy is about to do. So see this little boy right here? This is a little boy, okay? This little boy right here. His daddy, what his daddy do is what probably most daddies is going to do in this situation, all right? I'm going to call a spade and a crocodile a crocodile. All right? Okay? Let's do it. All right.
Hey, hello. I got some fucking Dove men's soap for you, too.
Okay.
Get some of that men's soap on your body. Because you smell like shit too. And you're a man.
I'm not. I'm not.
No, all right. What that mean is fuck. I'm just saying, this is what most dads are gonna do. They gonna clown the situation like, nah, nigga, not in my house. But if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. But I feel sorry for the kid, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel sorry for the kid. You can't do that to the child, man. You know what I'm saying? The kids are innocent children. But God, lead this Pepsi generation. God.
And every once in a while, it's fun. I was on like a little retreat with some classmates recently, and we
Is Zaynab?
Yeah, and smoked him, but it's fine. I still gotta. I can do what I can do. Okay, I can do what I can do.
See what I'm saying?
So
I can line it up. I still have a couple skills. Dribbling, I don't know,
but you grew up. You grew up sitting in in row 3.
I mean, yeah, I watched it my whole childhood, and then you get home and your brothers play it, so you play it your whole childhood too. So I mean,
so you can hoop a little bit.
I can.
So everybody out there, can't dribble.
Exactly.
It exists. I would need to.
DNA is in there.
I would need to refine it a little bit, but the raw talent is still there.
But you're an athlete.
Oh, straight up.
That I do know.
Bro, listen, I got this video sent to me. Zaya playing flag football.
Caption flag.
Caption flag.
Oh my goodness.
An intense.
Boom! Let me run that back. I sent it to you.
Like, are we making fun of this? Listen, they talking about this child like it's a boy, like it's a real girl. Like she playing flag football. Oh my God. What do you expect? It's a boy. You know what I'm saying? Comment in the comments, Lady T. I feel sorry for a parent trolling their child. Yeah, I feel sorry too. It's foul. It's foul behavior. But what I'm going to say is, God damn it, they listen to the conversation of how they talking about this child. You know, they talking about it like she's a show. Like she's what's the word I'm looking for? Like we're at the zoo and she's on exhibit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's coming across to me. You know what I'm saying? It's propaganda at its finest. But at the same time, he's being a parent. What do you do as a parent in that situation but to accept it, maybe respect it, or you could do what the dad did and make fun of the child all the time?
Toxic ass up enemy behavior around my young boys. They should not have to feel the pressure of smiling it off with this man who found a way to tuck his nuts in a thong. My boys ain't got to go through that. Everybody wondering why motherfucking LeBron left Miami. There it is. That's why LeBron left Miami. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron didn't want his sons growing up having to smile.
Oh, that's the scandal of the month. You think that's why LeBron left Miami for real? I'm telling you, if you had a partner and your partner had a boy like that, you gonna tell your kids not to hang with him. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to poke fun. I'm not. Well, you see what Trump did? Trump not having that shit when they try to have them transgenders playing sports again now with the girls. Oh, they said, nah, y'all take your little boy selves over there. I'm saying, if the transgenders want to have a league, go create your own Olympics, your own basketball league, your own fucking track and field and boxing, whatever else y'all want to do. Fight yourselves. Why grown men want to fight women? Just so they can break some records? You know what I'm saying? I think it's not fair. It's not. It's not fair at all.
And hoop with somebody who only posts you up. You can't bring no boy like that around the real elders of the village and expect us not to say, put that boy somewhere.
I'm telling you, LeBron said, yo, oh, your son's a girl now? Oh, come on, boys, let's go. We out. I'm telling you. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Listen, bro, if LeBron's a real nigga getting poo-tang in Toronto when he come out here, we all know the situation. That's what we've been told, okay? Academics are supposed to spill the beans. So with that being said, yo, I reckon that nigga not gonna stand for the shit. No way. He left Miami fast, nigga. He went back to Cleveland. That nigga went back to Cleveland. Comment in the comment section. No, not fair at all. Transgenders should compete in their own categories. Make it fair. Goddamn right, make it fair. Because it's delusional thinking, and we got to accept the delusionalness. Because I'm going to tell y'all straight up. I got hoop dreams, motherfucker. So that be the case, nigga. I'm going to fuck around, put on a wig, and go play in the WNBA, nigga. I'm going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm going to be, y'all want to talk about, who was that, Caitlin Clark, nigga? Y'all be talking about me? Shit. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm good. Shit. Y'all remember that movie with Joanna, man? Yeah. It's not fair.
You can't do it. I don't care what they trying to make us be in this world. You cannot present somebody like that and not expect me to address it.
Let's talk about it, y'all. That was Corey Holcomb reacting to Zaya Wade and D Wade going viral over the weekend. As you can see here, here's some pictures that were taken at Zaya Wade's 18th birthday ball. Okay, of course, a lot of people on social media, gave their reactions to these.
All right, man. 18th birthday ball. It's a great time in a child's life. But when your child was born a boy, and at prom, I can't believe I'm about to say this. And then at prom, he comes home with a girl. But only he's a girl too. God damn it. Yo, it looks like he was a girl. So hold on. Why wasn't his prom date a man? That's what I want to know. If he changed himself to be a girl, why was his prom date a girl? I'm confused as shit. My God, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I told you his daughter got to be like 6'5". Dwyane Wade 6'3". The daughter with heels, she bucking like 6'5". I'm sorry. I'm not. I mean, I don't mean to poke fun. But could you imagine that situation? I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to know that, listen, bro, I brought you in the world one way, and now all of a sudden you, because the society says cool, you gonna try to tell me you changing sex. What? Or now they try to tell us that, that's Gabrielle Union, my bad. I couldn't even tell Gabrielle. God damn it, it's Gabrielle. Oh shit. Okay. All right. My bad. See, that's why you on the ball. All right. So now let me bring that back. So this is her birthday party. I thought it was prom and shit. I said, goddamn, so the birthday party. Well, fuck it. She ain't got no man. I'm still gonna clown. So hold on. Wait a second here, man. This is not right, but it's good parenting, I think. I think if your child is like that, you got to accept it in the 21st century. You got to accept it. You know what I'm saying? You what are you gonna do? Disown the child? You can't. It's yours. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if it's me, I'm bringing that. I'm taking my child to the club, introducing some fine women. I'm like, you want to like girls, okay? We don't play that shit. I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? You still got to support them. Exactly. You know what I mean, ladies? You still got to support your child, man. You know what I'm saying? So as much as Corey has a point, I still got to say, Dwyane Wade, I commend you for still holding down the fort, still holding down your child. Zaza's the CEO of her own business, of his own business and shit. Because some people might disown their kid. Goddamn right. Some people might say, I'm not dealing with this shit. And then the child's going to end up, excuse me, then the child's going to end up messed up, you know what I'm saying, having all these type of issues, you know what I'm saying, and becoming a cancer in the world. But if the parent would have accepted it, loved it, you know what I'm saying, owned it, they're still persons, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Nice in the building. Okay, here we go. Night. Look, I'm sorry. As a mother, if I birth, it don't matter how it comes back. Oh, it's mine. Period. Facts. That's facts, Night. That is facts. At the end of the day, it's still your child. You know what I'm saying? You give birth to the child. Because I'm telling you, some people, if you're ignorant to the fact, will disown the child. Or will do what the other parent did and constantly barrage the child. You know what I'm saying? Now, we can poke fun all we want. I always poke fun on things. But I have children. So I'm just saying, if my child was like that, I'm not going. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to knock it out of him. I'm gonna try to wire back to schools, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to wire back to schools somehow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try. You can't let him just go. Like the moment you see some shit, like you got to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring him back. But if you can't bring him back, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But you know what I mean? I'm grateful for everybody that tuned in tonight. You know what I'm talking about? It was a great show. Yep. I will never be ashamed of mine. God don't like that. I take them as they are. That's how a parent's supposed to be. That's why I said we have to commend Dwyane Wade no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We still got to commend him for being a great parent because there's a lot of individuals. I'm using an example. Rapper Papoose has a son that is, you know what I'm saying, gay. I had no idea until Remy Ma said it. But the way she said it, and then now when I'm watching, it's like, you don't deal with the kid like that. We don't see you, you know what I'm saying? So it shows that some people will disown their child or it will create a friction. I don't think it should be like that. And judging by the comments section today, we are in agreement. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? We could poke fun all we want. But at the end of the day, Dwyane Wade doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't like it. I'll be honest with you. Even as a parent, if you're saying, yo, I'm not dealing with this shit, I don't like it. You still got to know it's your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you looking at that child, you looking at yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you can't sit there and be like, nah, I'm not dealing with it. No, you got to. So and what caught my attention is this child has grown up in front of our eyes, become a CEO of her own business, doing her own thing. You know what I'm saying? But I do have an issue though. They kept referring to her to see, this is why I get confused. If it's your daughter, why are the partners referring to him as her as him? Yeah, that's just more technical shit. I don't know. I just thought about that. But you know what I'm saying? You still gotta show love to your child, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show love to your child. But as always, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Everybody that left messages. Shout out to Lady T. Shout out to Night in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, on a Saturday night, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby, and it's nothing but love.